Yeah, now we can start.
Oh, so let's start with the introduction, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, my full name is Prince Kala, and basically, I am from Haryana, and I just did my BTech from Guru Jambishwar University of Science and Technology, Hisar, in computer science branch. And in my college days, I did two internships. One at Amazon India. There, I worked as a ST intern. I worked in the Amazon tax team. So my responsibility is to make their system compliant and errorless. And majorly, I worked upon Java and uh, Java React.js and their AWS services and internal tools. And second, I did in Coding Ninjas. There, I worked as a teaching assistant. So my responsibility is there is to like take students out in data structure and algo and try to resolve that. And then after currently I am working as a trainee software engineer in Global Logic.
Okay. So you live in Hisar only, right?
Yeah, my university is in Hisar,
Okay.
so but now I am in Noida.
Okay. What about your projects that were built?
Yeah, during my college days, majorly I tried to explore
Mm-hmm.
front-end technology like React.js and back-end like MongoDB, Express.js.
Okay.
And so basically, I built some month-stack project and front-end projects. Month-stack is most recently, I built a app called Geeksbook. It is a month-stack project in which multiple students can contribute their article. Like geek word is for the computer oriented thing now, so
Okay.
multiple people can contribute to their articles according to the subject means according to their expertise. Like if someone is expertise in Java, then he can publish his article on that app of Java. And someone is on front end React.js, so he can publish the article of the React.js. So anybody can post their articles via that,
Mm-hmm.
and the person who log in can see the articles and can read that articles. And for that, for the front end thing, I use React.js library, and for the backend one, I use for the database, I use MongoDB, and I write the backend code by using Express.js.
So is this project live? Like is somewhere hosted somewhere?
Currently, I didn't host that project.
Okay.
I try to host this, but my MongoDB key get expired at that time.
Okay.
So currently, it not hosted, but my other project are hosted. One I built as the chat app.
Okay.
So that I built by using the socket IO library of the JavaScript.
Okay.
By using that library, a user get real-time experience of the chatting. If we like
Yeah, one
uh,
second, one second, one second. It's better if I can see that project, right?
Sorry.
It's better if I can see that project instead of just if the project is live. So you can just share me the link. I can go through that project.
Okay, okay. Give me a second.
Sure, sure. Instead, do one thing. Just share your screen for that.
Okay. So I am sharing the project of chat application that I built.
Okay.
Uh, I am starting sharing my screen.
Okay. Good. That's visible.
Yeah, that I project I built in during my fourth year.
Okay.
At that time, I am try to groom on the React.js. So I built that by using React.js and some of the JavaScript library.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the when we open this app, so a UI appear in which we have to enter the name, our name, and the room. Room is basically a common thing that connect the multiple peoples.
Okay.
For example, if I entered a room as 401 and another person also opened this app and entered with 401,
Mm-hmm.
so we are on the same channel and we
Okay.
can communicate with each other.
Got it.
So, for example, I try to like sign in to match 101. So when we open this app now,
Mm-hmm.
it greet us with a message that welcome to this chat app.
Okay.
And like here, this chatting, everything that we do chatting now, here appear. And
Mm-hmm.
try to log in with another identity. As car name is called, and the room is 101.
Okay.
So now I am. Give me a second. I try to open it on Google Chrome.
Sure.
Uh, Maybe issue in the browser. So I try to open two windows.
Okay.
If I share that link to you, na, you also can open and we can like join via the same room.
Okay.
So for the like two-person thing, I open the two tabs.
Okay.
Mm, I think there is some glitch in this app.
No worries. No worries. Let it be. Let it
I
be.
opened it very long ago, na.
No worries.
So
No worries. So let's go through your resume once. Share a screen with your resume on it.
give me a second. Hmm.
We work in global front-end technical solutions and meet the project requirements for the national food initiatives. Okay, got it. Nice one. Cool. Just go to project sections. This algorithm visualizer.
Yes.
So, what was your inspiration to build this? Why did you build this algorithm visualizer?
Okay, at that time, like on the LinkedIn, I see one of the persons shared their algorithm visualizer, so I
Mm-hmm.
get inspired by him, and I try to build it by myself. So at that time, I know all the data structure part, that is sorting things and all the algorithm, graph algorithm things. So and explore the React.js part. So I think that I can build that. So I like basically to groom my front DS algo knowledge and try to merge both. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the more like main inspiration behind that.
Okay, and this algorithm visualizer, it's only for the sorting algorithm or like for other
Yeah,
data structures as well?
it's only for sorting algorithms like four to five algo, like bubble sort, quick sort, merge sort,
Okay,
and heap
okay.
sort.
The skills you have knowledge of C, C++, Java, JavaScript. Okay. Technologies you have React, Node, Express, Mongo. Okay. Move to this achievement sections. Placed among the top 0.2% of 30K participants in October long challenge of code check. Good. Okay. Go for this round. First round university coding competition. Or more than five. Okay. Across the platform. Okay. Your links. Okay. You do one thing. Let's test your some basic logical ability questions, right?
Yes, sure.
Just open an ID. Have you heard about Fizzbuzz problem?
No.
Okay. So basically the problem says you have to print number from 1 to suppose n, right?
Hmm.
And for all those numbers which are divisible by 3,
Hmm.
so instead of that number we need to write fizz, f-i-z-z.
Hmm. Okay.
If the number is divisible by 5,
Hmm.
we need to print buzz, b-u-z-z.
Hmm.
And if the number is divisible by both, then we need to print fizz buzz.
Okay.
Okay,
Face. Hmm.
just write a program for that.
Okay. So initially you give me some number
Okay, and limit, suppose n equals to 30, 40, as per your convenience.
and is equal to my 30.
Okay.
So initially you said na, as number is divisible by 3 and 5 both.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to write this bus.
Right.
So for example, 3 number is divisible by
Mm-hmm.
3 and 5. Basically, 3 and 5 both are prime numbers.
Right.
So means 3 and 5, 15. If number is
Mm-hmm.
divisible by 15, so need to print fish bus.
Right.
Yeah, just it is 30 is print like divisible by it.
Mm.
So fish bus once, fish bus.
Right.
And if number is not divisible by 15, so then check if number is divisible by 5. Either it is divisible by 5 or 3 in that situation.
Right.
So according to that, need to print. I am am I able to understand it correctly, or there is
Right. Right.
another?
You can also write it for suppose for n equals to 10, then
Hmm.
1, 2, fizz, 4, buzz, then 6 is divisible by 3. So that's like, you can write it, no?
Sorry, if number is 10, for
Yeah,
example,
like right for 1, then 2, then fizz, then 4, then buzz. Instead, I tell
1 2 means here.
no, no, no. Suppose the lower limit is 1. We need to print numbers from 1 to n. Okay? Instead
Okay,
do one
okay,
thing.
means we need to check divisibility from lower number.
Right.
You are saying. Okay.
No, 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 one second. 1, 2. Just open the chat section. 3, 4, buzz, 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then like this way.
1 2 fish 4 bus, fish 7 8 fish bus. So what does it mean? Like 1 2, like this line or this line is I need to print by that way.
We need to just print those numbers. Basically, the question is to print the numbers. That's it. From 1 to n. That's it. Got my point?
Got little confused.
Okay, one sec, one sec. Actually, I just share the screen. Just stop sharing. I hope my screen is visible. Yeah. Suppose the value of n is given as suppose 10, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So the numbers would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10,
Hmm.
right? Now, the problem says if the number is divisible by 3, we need to replace that number by fizz.
Hmm.
So, what all numbers are divisible by 3? Tell me.
3 6 9.
3, 6, and 9, right? Number divisible by 5 was, right?
Hmm.
So, this is the only number, this and this, right?
Hmm.
Now, are there any numbers which are divisible by 3 and 5 both in this limit when n equals to 10?
No.
Okay, let's increase the limit to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, for 15, we need to print fizzbuzz. For 12, we need to print fizz, right?
Hmm.
That's it. So, this is our question. We need to print, we'll be given some number n, and we need to print this thing.
Okay, all this
As simple
element.
as that. Yeah. Okay. So, tell me your approach to solve this question by sharing your screen.
Okay, my screen is not visible.
No. visible.
For example, I have given any function in which I get the number n, and I need to print the first approach. The mind, as I say, is like initially checking for every number, like iterate a loop from 1 to n,
Mm-hmm.
and checking for every number, is it divisible by 3.
Okay.
Firstly, checking for number is divisible by 15,
Mm-hmm.
because maybe if number is divisible by 15 now, so
Mm-hmm.
it means it is divisible by both 3 and 5.
Right.
So if the number is divisible by 15, so I print Fizzbus. And in second else if situation, I check if number is not divisible by 15, it means either 3 or 5 is missing, something is missing,
Right.
or both are missing.
Right.
Then I check is number is divisible by 3 and 5. If
Mm-hmm.
number is divisible by either of 3 or 5, so I print fizz or bus according to that.
Okay.
And if number is not divisible by either of 3 or 5, it means number is not divisible by 3 and 5 and both 15.
Right.
So then print the number itself.
Right.
So that's my approach. I think if
Okay.
this.
Just go with the approach and just code it.
Okay. So I am assuming here as number is given to me as anything, for example 100,
Okay.
and
Hello, subscribers. You can also schedule your this kind of mock interview session by the below link. Just add a line break, no, after every printing.
okay. That's my approach.
Okay, run the code. On the top. Yeah, the code is working absolutely fine. Now tell me, what are the number of modulus operators you are using?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
Number of modulus operators you are using, na? Like for
Okay,
checking.
it's percent thing.
Yeah, percent thing. This is called
Okay.
as modulus operator.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So what are the like? You are using three, right? Three modulus operators.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can we reduce it?
Okay, let me think it. Give me time.
Mm-hmm. Take your time. साले एक चीज एक चीज हो रही है, चेयर आ रही है। कर दो खाना की रे।
Not able to think that we can reduce
You
like.
can't reduce. Instead of reducing, try think to eliminate the modulus operator.
Sorry.
Instead of reducing it, you just
Huh.
try ki how we can eliminate the modulus operator. Like we need to write this program without modulus operator. Think in that way.
Okay. Okay.
I'm growing. Record होता है चुप.
Firstly, like the approach comes is uh, store a array in which every
No,
number
no,
is.
no, 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 no. That's the worst approach. It's a base
Okay.
बहुत simple question and we can't afford to waste the memory for that, right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's such a useless solution. We should
Okay.
not
Okay.
go with that.
Yeah, I try to think some other one.
Yeah. You have 5 more minutes for the solution, and afterwards we'll jump to next question.
Yeah, sure.
Think.
Can you give a little hint, like without mode? I have to like try to think that the another operator that worked as a mode,
Addition operator. It can
another
replace it.
additional operator,
Yeah. Think in that way. How we can use the addition operator, like by adding
additional
this
operator like.
the plus sign. Na?
Okay, 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 additional. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. The thing that is like coming in my mind is like I equal to my one, yeah, like either like that way, uh, I equal to my three, I less than equal to n, and I plus equal to three, and same way, I equal to my five, I less than equal to my n, and I plus equal to my five, and I equal to my 15, I less than equal to n, and I plus equal to 15. So thinking about like how, that way, like how I able to use that thing
Hmm.
is I'm thinking in that direction.
Yeah, you are thinking in a good direction. You can possibly find a solution in that as well. Think, just refine your thinking. Like, what can I do else to improve? Like, the idea is right by
Hmm.
keeping an counter variable
Hmm.
to add the sum of uh, I value at each
Hmm.
iteration, and
Hmm.
based on that ith value, we can find the solution.
Hmm.
Think in that way.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So the thing that okay. Hey, wait a second. So I take three variables.
Okay.
See, count one, count two, count three.
Okay.
Imagine the count one is for counting. Count one is basically handling the a number is divisible by 3,
Mm-hmm.
count 2 is handling number is divisible by 5, and count 3 is handling number is divisible by 15.
Okay.
So in every iteration, na, I increment this
Okay.
and check is count 1 is equal to me 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is if count 1 is equal to me 3,
Mm-hmm.
so firstly I check for the count 3.
Okay.
Because maybe we get 3 and 5, but number is also divisible by 15 now. So
Mm-hmm.
for that, firstly I counter is count 3 is equal to me 15.
Okay.
If it is equal to me 15 na, so
Mm-hmm.
I simply print bus and
Okay.
decrement the count 3 to 0.
Okay.
And in another else if I check is count 2 is equal to me 5, so if that count 2 is equal to me 5, so I print the bus and decrement the count 2 to 0, same to the count 3. And if none of the conditions satisfy, then I print number itself.
Go with the code. You did a typo in line number 22.
Hmm?
You did a typo in line number 22 while checking the value of count 1.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's run fine.
Run the code. I think you need to refresh the page. Just copy paste. Hmm. Code working fine?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, working fine. I think I missed some one handle.
What about 24?
Okay, okay, okay. 24. How it get missed? 15.
What about 25?
Okay, okay. There is some loop in this code. 25. Mm-hmm. Okay, 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 okay. Got it, got it, got it. Huh. So in this situation, I need to like initialize everyone to 0,
Hmm.
and the second one count is 5 if count 2 is 5. So maybe count 1 पंद्रह सोलह. Give me a second. Yeah, now I think it will work fine.
Mm, code is working fine,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Now, the other question that comes in my mind is, do we really need three counters, like count one, count two, count three?
Hmm.
Do we?
Can we, like you said, try to do it by only one count?
Exactly by one count?
Hmm. Okay.
Like, kind of, we are wasting around 4, 3, 12, 12 bytes of memory, right?
Hmm. So in that, I have a restriction that I not can use the mode.
No, you can't use the modulus operator. You need to solve the question by only this plus sign, additional
Hmm.
operator,
Hmm.
with one variable. Instead, not with one variable, you can use other things, but
Other
not
things.
other things as in think about it once.
Other
Afterwards,
things. Other like
other,
okay,
yeah,
like
other,
plus minus
no, no,
multiply.
no. Uh, if I'll tell you now, you'll just get the solution for that.
No,
So,
other. Okay.
other thing is you just try to reduce these three counters by one.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Hmm.
Though your code is working fine, it's good. You
Hmm.
cracked the solution, but just a little optimization.
Hmm. If I use one variable, then for example, let's say we try to increment from it initially.
Mm-hmm.
At one it is one, two it is two, three. Then we
Mm-hmm.
check a condition if count is three.
Mm-hmm.
Then we note reduce the count to zero because it will impact the future numbers.
Mm. Right.
So we increment to 4, then 5, then check is it 15? Is it 5? Yes, is it 5? Again, we not able to reduce the number because it impact the future one. So for the future things, need to think how I handle like 6, 9 thing
Mm-hmm.
for divisibility, like checking is it divisible by 3 and not.
Right.
Hmm.
Also, do one thing.
Hmm.
Instead of using three counters,
Hmm.
try solving this in two counters.
Okay. So it is not possible to you do it by one counter.
It could be possible, but there's some more advanced topics would be involved in this. Try solving this two counters. It would be easy for you.
Okay.
And though it might not be optimized, right? Your task is to use two counters,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Means
Without
I can learn multiple loops, but not optimize. But only thing is to use only two variables.
yeah, two variables, without the modulus operator.
Okay.
Try using string.
String.
Yeah, two integer, one string can find the solution for this.
Two integer, one string.
Yeah, think in that way.
I didn't get your hint, but try to like
Yeah,
think in.
it's very simple. But if I start giving you a hint now, you'll just find the solution. So I want you to use your mind for that.
Okay, okay. Two integer, one string.
Yeah,
Two count variables.
exactly. It's very simple. We need to use two count variables,
Hmm.
and how just think how we can use string to print this fizz buzz, this thing. Okay.
Um, Use string to print this fizzbuzz.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think.
Let me know what you are thinking.
Yeah, actually, I am thinking that if I take two variables, so first thing, I use one variable for tackling the 15, but for another variable, I
Remove
tried,
15. Don't think about 15. Just think about 3 and 5.
okay, 3 and 5. So if I try to like take 3 and 5 for both variables, so increment the count 3, 5, okay. Okay, 3 and 5. We can use like count the number of 3 and number of 5.
Number of 3 and number of 5 means
Means like 15.
there is
3.
only 1 and 1 3 and 1 5 in this limit. So
Like, no, like means like 15 is built by using 5 threes, either of 3 fives.
Try.
Means five means five. Then after that five converted into zero.
Hmm.
Again, that when that five comes, then again that five converted to zero. Then again that five comes. If that last five comes, means the count is three. I keep okay. Mm, give me a second. Actually, I am
Hmm.
making it more complicated.
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling that. It's very simple. Since we, take a long breath and try to think. It's very simple.
I am thinking that if we take two variables for the only three and five,
Mm-hmm.
and like for example, if the count become three, like the variable which is tackling the three, if
Mm-hmm.
its count become three, then we print the string according to that, and initialize it to zero, and
Mm, right.
same for the five.
Mm.
But in that situation, how we tackle for the 50? Because every time that you convert it into like zero, and then after again counting start.
Okay.
So the main question arises is for the 15 how then yeah one variable like एक वेरिएबल की कमी पड़ रही है ना तो उसको
Right,
कैसे
right,
प्रूव
right.
किया जाए. हम्म.
So, Prince, as we are running out of the time, we'll be moving to the next question. For
Okay.
this solution, try
Hmm.
solving this. You can ping me over LinkedIn. I'll just provide you the solution for that if you are unable to do this. Okay?
Okay, okay.
I'll.
Is it lead code question?
It's not a lead code question. Yeah, it's just. I actually don't know. It might present in the lead code.
Sorry.
It could be present in lead code as well. I'm
Hmm.
not sure about this. It's just
Okay, you are like toggling the question
exactly
and
according to
reading the
me.
situation.
It's the question was to check your logical ability.
Okay,
कि
okay.
how can you like suppose if the requirement comes in a software industry कि user
Hmm.
wants कि I want this thing in my code, I want this
Hmm.
thing in my software, so how much you are capable to provide that solution.
Hmm. Hmm.
This is the thing. So
Hmm.
do one thing, I've shared you my LinkedIn account. So
Hmm.
if you are capable to solve this question, just share the solution with me,
Hmm.
and if not, then also I'll provide you the solution for that.
Yeah, in the free time I try to think.
Sure. Moving on
So
to
the
the,
condition is only use two variable, na?
yeah, just two variables. So moving on to the next question, what do you mean by pointers? You heard about it, right?
Yeah, pointer is like used for storing the address,
Okay, address of,
um, uh, address of like memory location.
hmm, address for other variables, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Hmm. So have you heard about dangling pointers?
dangling.
Dangling, dangling pointers.
Like सुना सुना वर्ड लग रहा है पर like पता नहीं है like मतलब not no
Okay, don't have any idea for that.
no.
Okay, so yeah, I think this was all about this interview, the mock interview. I'll share the feedback, like how was your interview and all.
Hmm.
Afterwards, you might have some doubts, so you can ask me. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So let's talk about the things you are good at.
Hmm.
So you are great in logical ability.
Hmm.
You are you have a great communication. The thing that you clarified, like suppose I've asked you a question. So instead of assuming that question, कि, okay, this could be the solution, या फिर interviewer might be expecting these things from me, you clarified it. कि, is this the thing that the interviewer expects from me? And that was genuinely the best part of this interview. Afterwards, moving on to the improvement skill that you need to focus on, the first thing is when you are thinking about a solution, you should think aloud. Like the interviewer should know ki okay, this person is thinking in this way, so he or she might guide you ki theek hai, you are going wrong in this step, ye step aapka sahi hai, these things, right? So this is the one of the most important thing that you need to improve on. Secondly, while going through the solution, sometimes you you might know the solution, but you make it complex. Like suppose if when you're explaining this to the someone, uh, you might be a good coder in this, but basically in terms of explaining the code, I think you are bad in that, and you should improve it because uh, you should be capable to explain the solution for a particular problem
Mhm.
without using this pen, paper, or anything else, just verbally. So this is the thing you need to improve on. Rest everything was fine, and you have a good experience. You have done good internships. You're working fine. Your skills are good. Your projects are good. And also, just one suggestion: make any of your one project live, and that should be working. It should be in working condition, right? Because
Mhm.
sometimes interviewer might ask you, show me your project, and also the projects that you are writing on this resume. You should have in-depth knowledge of that. It should be revised properly. कि इफ आई आस्क कि चलो ये लाइन आपने क्यों लिखा है, इसकी जगह हम ये क्यों नहीं लिख सकते थे, तो यू शुड हैव
Mhm.
द सॉल्यूशन फॉर दैट, राइट? सो आई थिंक दीज वर द फीडबैक्स ऑफ दिस, एंड या एनी क्वेश्चंस फॉर मी?
Yeah, no, actually, but yeah, in that like current interview, na, if like interviewer asks such questions, so it is difficult like for me to like think in like current interview.
हम्म,
So लाइक मैं सोच भी रहा था तो यही कि थोड़ा-सा ज़्यादा भी टाइम ले लेता था, तो
हम्म,
एक एक्स्ट्रा फिर बर्डन सा लगता है यार, टाइम जा रहा है तो
या
क्वेश्चन पे फोकस होने की जगह फिर उस टाइम पे फोकस होने लग जाता है
राइट,
और सम टाइम तो सोचने का प्रिटेंड करने लग जाता है, बट
एग्जैक्टली,
दिमाग में कुछ चल नहीं रहा होता लाइक
राइट,
मतलब वाइट हो जाता है कि
राइट,
किस
राइट।
डायरेक्शन में सोचूँ?
तो आपने अब तक कितने इंटरव्यूज दिए हैं?
लाइक 6-7 ही हैं।
6-7। तो जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था इंटरव्यू देना, तो इट वॉज रियली टफ फॉर मी कि सेम जो आप फील करो एग्जैक्टली मैं फील करता था, बट
हुँ,
जैसे
हुँ,
आप रेगुलर इंटरव्यू देंगे विल बी
हुँ,
जस्ट लाइक विल गेट यूज टू इट, तो इट विल नॉट बी अ बिग डील कि चलो ठीक है थोड़ा ब्लैंक माइंड हो रहा है, तो वी कैन ओपनली से टू द इंटरव्यू कि चलो आई एम नॉट एबल टू फेट द सॉल्यूशन, ईदर
हुँ,
यू टेल मी सम हिंट्स और एल्स वी कैन मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। तो जो
हुँ, हुँ,
टाइम वेस्ट वाला पोर्शन, सपोज हमने 10 मिनट वेस्ट कर दिए, राइट,
हुँ,
दिस इज द मोस्ट वर्स्ट पार्ट।
हुँ,
किसी भी इंटरव्यू से इतना टाइम नहीं होता है कि आपके बैठ के लाइक 10 मिनट आपके बैठ के सुने, आपको देखे, लाइक
हुँ,
नीदर यू आर सेइंग समथिंग नॉर यू आर राइटिंग समथिंग,
हुँ,
right?
हुँ,
So suppose I am an interview, then why should I waste my 10 minutes on you just to looking at you,
हुँ,
right? Doesn't make
हुँ,
any sense.
या,
So these things needs to be improved. Rest
हुँ,
वैसे ये हो जाएगा आपको, like when you give more interviews it will be like ठीक है, you will make it, we will build a habit for that and it will
हुँ,
be easy for you.
हुँ।
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, can you tell little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Abhishek Soni, you might know, and I am a 2022 graduate.
Okay.
I work at Samsung, and I am from Bikani Technical University. And regarding my technical skills and all, I'm proficient in C, C++, Java. Also, some database part I have built in, like I worked on it. Also, I also have a YouTube channel for that. Like I sometimes in my free time while I was learning in my second year or so, I
Mhm,
learned. Then I started, making videos on it. It helped
mhm,
me to revise those concepts as well as, if I teach you, then you might have some doubts कि ठीक है ये क्वेश्चन है, हम तो ऐसे क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं. So those
mhm,
things helped me. Like suppose I post a video on YouTube, so
mhm,
when the comments come कि ठीक है ये क्वेश्चन आपने ऐसे क्यों नहीं किया, so these
mhm.
things helped me a lot.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Abhishek.
Okay. Thanks, friends. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Solution. Yeah.